And welcome back to Up North at 4. We are now joined by Perry Pokrandt of Feed Our Rural Kids, or FORK for short. And we've had you on in the past. We've done a bunch of stories with FORK before, but obviously there's people out there who've probably tuning in for the first time or they're not familiar with FORK. So just quick recap, what is FORK and what is it that you guys do?
We're a nonprofit committed to providing nutritional support to children from Central and Eastern Vilas County. So that's simplistically.
Yeah.
Do you guys extend to any other counties or just Vilas County?
Well, down the road, the plans are to grow beyond that point, but you grow with what you can sustain, and that's where we are right now.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you then too, what have you guys been up to? What sort of recent events or plans have you guys been going through?
Well, there's a lot of things on the board. Sorry, I can't share. But from that standpoint, right now, over the last 5 months, we've been in the process of planning an extension of the backpack program. Now, the backpack program is not a FORK program. It is run by various churches in our area. And we are extending a backpack program, or helping a church extend a backpack program to the Three Lakes School District, which is Sugar Camp and Three Lakes itself. And that's Faith Lutheran Church in Three Lakes. So we're working with them, working with the school district, and we've committed to funding that extension for a year to help them get there.
And so the backpack program, just in case anyone is unaware of what it is, essentially it's for kids who maybe aren't getting proper food at home, and you fill a backpack, is that correct? And
well, we call it a backpack, and there are actually backpack programs with backpacks, but kids don't generally bring things back, so it's just basically a grocery bag, and it's filled with the nutritional equivalent of 2 meals. So a meal a day for the 2 days of the weekend when they're away from the school meal programs, which is the lunch and the breakfast program.
Totally.
So I'm new here to the Northwoods, so I'm just getting familiarized with this new program. I love it out here. So what is this the first year that you guys are associated with the churches, or no?
So this is right now. We have helped in numerous ways with the other backpack programs that have existed that take care of the other schools other than Three Lakes, because they did not have one. Our involvement is a little more direct, where we're helping Faith Lutheran with the actual cost of getting it up so that they can build their revenue sources and be ready for next year. And
you said you're helping get like the cost, right? Covering the cost. What's the process like to do that? What exactly is it that you guys have to do in order to make sure that they're ready to fund this program?
You write a check.
It's simple.
It's not hard. No, I mean, so
I wasn't sure if it was fundraising or what it was.
Well, yes, it's actually both of those. So in this particular case, we purchased the meals that are going to go into these backpacks versus writing a check. So that was a joke. Just like your $50 suit deal was a joke. But so we purchased the food for that, and we'll cover the costs of the additional pieces as those come in. But we are at the same time, which is the reason I'm here today, we are here because we are going to attempt to raise funds for what we term the Northwoods Backpack Program. So yes, there's a backpack program in Rhinelander and there's one in Tomahawk, but the Northwoods Backpack programs are Three Lakes, Phelps, and Pines. So FORK is putting up $10,000 in a matching grant challenge. You can see it there on the poster. We're going to put up $10,000, and if we collect $10,000, then they will have 20. If we collect $20,000, they will have 30. But we will match those donations. And what's really interesting, and it's probably somewhat complicated, but we started an endowment a year and a half ago. And the $10,000 is coming as an economic distribution, a financial distribution from the endowment, giving us the ability to do this, to help the kids in Three Lakes, which probably we wouldn't have had if we hadn't had this endowment in place.
Absolutely.
So how much do we have raised so far?
Well, it started May 1st. It started yesterday. So it runs all month long, all through the month of May. We will match those donations up to that $10,000. But people shouldn't stop giving just because we get to that, because the program itself costs, between all the different churches, all the different schools, costs around $40,000 to run for the year.
So last question that I have for you, Perry. This grant matching program, anyone can donate, businesses, people, and if so, how can they go about doing so?
All right, so it's simple to donate. You can simply go online to feedourruralkids.org and then /weekend-backpack-program. Okay. Or they can mail a check to Weekend Backpack Program, and that would be at 4887 Echo Ridge Drive, Eagle River.
Perfect. And we'll make sure we will have that on our Facebook page. So if you missed it, we'll have it on there on social media. Perry, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thank
Welcome,
you so much.
Conrad.
Thank you.
We'll be right back here on Up North at 4.